A good director is often good at using light and shadow to write a story, and the film we're going to talk about today, A Sun, is an excellent example of the use of light in film. This is a film based in Taiwan, with a black realism style. The film centers around a family of 4 at the bottom of the city, a driving instructor, Wen, and a nightclub hairstylist, Qin, who have 2 sons. Older brother, Hao, and younger brother, He. The sunny and brilliant Ahao, who failed to get into his first choice of medical school, repeats his studies in a re-examination class and shoulders all the hopes of the family. While the rebellious second son Ahi, who was given up by his family because of his rebelliousness, has an incompatible relationship with the family. These 2 brothers represent 2 very different sides of the family, and the director uses dramatic lighting to portray this difference. Lighting plays a huge role in characterization and in fueling the narrative. In the film, when portraying his brother, who symbolizes hope and light at home, the director always adopts the expression of partial gray light and backlighting, dramatically placing his face under the shadow, allegorizing the tragic end of the character. When he is organizing everything and decides to commit suicide, the director does not directly film Ahao committing suicide, but achieves a metaphorical effect through his shadow disappearing into the shadows of the screen. Through the expression of light and shadow, the director turns the character of Ahao into the bearer of shadows, and brilliantly conveys the gray character's mood and ending. As a character representing the dark side of life in this family, his younger brother, Ahi, pushes the whole family into an abyss of trouble from the chopping clip in the opening scene of the movie. Instead, the film uses bright and intense lighting, highly saturated colors in the images showing him, and the depressing and heavy green tones in the early part of the film also turn full of vitality in the later part of the film, visually giving people a feeling of candidly living under the warmth of the sun. This use of light drives the shift in the narrative. The seemingly hopeless and troubled younger brother, Ahao, will eventually shed his unpleasant past and embrace a brand new future. Director Zhang Menghong shows his unique use of light and shadow in the movie. He has been trying to strengthen the relationship between sunlight and shadow. The movie screen is filled with strong and even overexposed sunlight, which brings significant contrast between light and dark, and also highlights the 2 opposites and contradictions of sunlight and shadow. The portrayal of the 2 main characters, the older brother, Ahao, and the younger brother, Ahi, is grounded in such light and shadow, and this conception of the storyline and the use of light makes the movie even more contagious. The camera focuses on the zone between sunlight and shadow, and plays a light and shadow sonata under the interweaving of suffering and warmth. While the director examines the social situation and human feelings in depth, he also depicts the true nature and tenacity of life with humanistic image language. In the end, as the producer of A Sun, Rufanya said, "Regardless of the past, present, or future, I hope that, just like the title of our movie, it doesn't matter if it's dark or shadowy, the sun will come eventually, and I wish you all the best of luck in always being sunny."